In a world where the tapestry of belief weaves intricate patterns across generations, we venture into a contemplative exploration, a topic both sensitive and profound. In order to understand the cult of Trump, our journey takes us deep into the heart of a compelling subject: the indelible impact of forced indoctrination into evangelical Christianity, and the intricate web it weaves as children grow, evolve, and become adults. I am Ronnie, your guide on this intricate odyssey. Join me as we navigate the labyrinthine corridors of faith, upbringing, and self-discovery. In the tapestry of human existence, religion plays an undeniable role, a role often introduced during the formative years, where innocence and curiosity reside side by side. In today's exploration, we focus our lens on the world of evangelical Christianity, a realm teeming with fervent beliefs and distinctive customs. But our voyage is not centered on criticism or division. Rather, it's a quest for understanding. At its core lies the concept of forced indoctrination, a process of imparting beliefs without the opportunity for critical examination. As we navigate this realm, let us tread with empathy and openness, recognizing that our purpose is to illuminate the intricate patterns woven by childhood experiences. Childhood, that tender chapter, forms the bedrock of our beliefs and values. It is during these formative years that our canvas is painted with the hues of faith. Our inquiry extends toward the inception of belief, how the teachings and traditions children encounter shape their sense of self, relationships, and perception of the world. As the pages of life turn, these early brushstrokes coalesce into a symphony of identity, often shaped by the influences of faith. As we embark on this intellectual pilgrimage, let us remember the essence of compassion. For this exploration is not a verdict, it's an invitation to empathy, a portal to comprehending the interplay of faith, reason, and personal evolution. Amidst the currents of belief, we find solace in the exploration, embarking on a quest of knowledge and connection. Here, we gather insights to fathom the entwined journey of belief and growth. So, let the symphony of thought begin as we immerse ourselves in the intricate world of forced indoctrination and its profound effects on those who traverse the path of evangelical upbringing. It's not a judgment, but an embrace of learning, an embrace of shared narratives. As we journey together, let us not forget to weave our own threads into the fabric of understanding. Join me in this odyssey as we delve into the hearts and minds of those shaped by beliefs, poised at the crossroads of faith and autonomy. The pages of understanding await, so let the voyage commence. Hey everybody, Ronnie here. I want to say thank you for watching. This video today is sponsored by, well, nobody. But let's go ahead and rectify that situation. Hit the subscribe button, give me a like, and throw a comment down to show YouTube that we're worth it. Now back to the video. In the tapestry of religious belief systems, few strands are as fervent and divisive as evangelical Christianity, a realm characterized by its zealous adherence to certain doctrinal interpretations. It's essential to explore this domain with an awareness of its implications, for it is within this space that forced indoctrination often takes root, shaping impressionable minds in ways that warrant scrutiny. Evangelical Christianity, with its passionate convictions and dogmatic adherence to particular interpretations of the Bible, emerges as a force that not only informs personal spirituality, but also often permeates societal narratives and political landscapes. Its emphasis on personal salvation, biblical literalism, and the pursuit of an exclusive truth set it apart as a potent belief system. However, beneath its fervor lies a mechanism that gives rise to forced indoctrination, an approach where beliefs are instilled without the invitation of critical inquiry. This indoctrination finds its footing through practices such as Sunday schools, Bible camps, and family teachings. Young minds, impressionable and curious, are subjected to teachings that rarely entertain skepticism or doubt. This creates a foundation where unquestioning allegiance to specific beliefs becomes the norm, leaving little room for independent thought or exploration. The mechanism of forced indoctrination functions not as an invitation to introspection, but as a dictate that shapes beliefs and worldviews, often carried into adulthood. The relentless focus on dogma and doctrinal adherence leaves little space for nuance or the consideration of diverse perspectives. In this environment, the seeds of conformity are sown early, stifling the growth of independent thought and critical analysis. It is imperative to recognize the insidious nature of this process. While the intention may be to impart moral values and spiritual teachings, the consequences often extend beyond the realm of faith. Children raised within the confines of evangelical indoctrination are more likely to view the world through a binary lens, categorizing beliefs and individuals as either aligned or other. This black and white perspective can hinder the development of empathy, compassion, and open-mindedness, a vital foundation for a diverse and inclusive society. Evangelical Christianity, with its fervor and conviction, presents an intricate web of beliefs. However, it's essential to approach this realm with a discerning eye, for beneath the surface lies a system of forced indoctrination that leaves little room for the flourishing of independent thought. The consequences of this indoctrination extend beyond personal spirituality, influencing perspectives, relationships, and society as a whole. As we delve deeper into the impact of this process, it's important to approach with an empathetic understanding of the multifaceted challenges it poses to personal growth and societal cohesion. Within the realm of evangelical Christianity, the process of indoctrination takes its earliest roots in the formative years of childhood, a time when innocence and curiosity should be nurtured, not exploited for the sake of unquestioning adherence to specific beliefs. The mechanisms of early childhood indoctrination within this context are deeply concerning, as they often leave a lasting imprint on the psyche of young individuals. Sunday schools, Bible camps, and family teachings become the conduits through which young minds are exposed to the tenets of evangelical Christianity. While these spaces might present themselves as nurturing environments for spiritual growth, they are more often mechanisms for transmitting dogma and rigid belief systems. Children, inherently open to learning and impressionable, are subjected to these teachings with minimal room for critical inquiry or the exploration of alternatives. The essence of forced indoctrination lies in the suppression of doubt, the dismissal of skepticism, and the absence of nuanced discussions. Children are encouraged to memorize scripture, recite prayers, and internalize doctrines without having the cognitive tools to process and evaluate these teachings independently. The malleability of young minds is exploited to create a foundation of unwavering allegiance to specific beliefs, often without the awareness or choice to do so. Bible stories, often simplified for the young audience, are presented as factual narratives rather than as allegorical tales open to interpretation. The flood, the parting of the Red Sea, and other miraculous events are presented as historical occurrences, leaving little room for children to question or engage in critical thinking. This perpetuates a belief in a specific worldview that is resistant to the complexities and uncertainties inherent in the human experience. Furthermore, the sense of community and belonging within these spaces often reinforces the indoctrination process. Young individuals, seeking approval and validation, are enticed into aligning with the prevailing beliefs of their community. Peer pressure and the fear of rejection discourage questioning or expressing doubts, pushing children further into the confines of conformity. The consequences of early childhood indoctrination are profound. The stifling of curiosity, the suppression of questioning, and the imposition of rigid beliefs can lead to cognitive dissonance as children encounter perspectives that challenge their indoctrinated beliefs later in life. The transition from the sheltered environment of childhood to the broader world could be a tumultuous one, marked by the unraveling of the teachings that had been taken as unquestionable truths. Early childhood indoctrination within the framework of evangelical Christianity is a process that exploits the openness and innocence of young minds. It establishes a foundation of unswerving adherence to specific beliefs, often at the cost of critical thinking, intellectual growth, and the development of an independent worldview. This process lays the groundwork for the challenges that individuals may face as they navigate the complexities of adulthood, eventually grappling with the dissonance between their indoctrinated beliefs and the diversity of perspectives in the world around them. As the seeds of evangelical indoctrination take root during early childhood, they weave a tapestry that deeply influences the development of identity and worldview. However, this influence is far from benign, often shaping individuals into adherents of rigid beliefs that hinder personal growth, critical thinking, and a broader understanding of the world. The process of indoctrination shapes not only what individuals believe, but also who they believe themselves to be. The messages of unwavering faith, divine purpose, and the binary categorization of saved and unsaved shape self-perception in profound ways. Young minds are taught that their identity is intricately tied to adherence to specific beliefs, leaving little room for the fluidity and complexity that define the human experience. Individuals raised within the confines of evangelical indoctrination are often ill-equipped to engage with the diversity of identities, experiences, and worldviews that exist beyond their faith bubble. This insularity fosters a sense of superiority and an inability to empathize with those who hold differing beliefs. The dichotomy between us and them further isolates individuals from the broader human experience, potentially leading to intolerance and an inability to engage in constructive dialogue. The notion of a singular truth, perpetuated through indoctrination, hampers the development of critical thinking skills. Young minds are discouraged from questioning or critically evaluating their beliefs, as doubt is often equated with disobedience or lack of faith. This aversion to questioning leaves individuals unprepared to navigate the complexities and uncertainties that life inevitably presents. Furthermore, the teachings of evangelical indoctrination often intertwine with concepts of morality, guilt, and shame. The fear-based messaging, emphasizing punishment for sinful behavior, can lead to a skewed sense of self-worth and an internalized struggle with shame. This emotional burden can persist into adulthood, shaping how individuals perceive themselves and relate to others. The consequences of this identity and worldview formation are profound. The adherence to rigid beliefs can create a sense of cognitive dissonance when individuals encounter differing perspectives or life experiences. The weight of guilt and shame can hinder personal growth and mental well-being. The dichotomy between their indoctrinated identity and the complexities of the world can lead to a sense of isolation as individuals grapple with the dissonance between their upbringing and the realities they encounter. The impact of evangelical indoctrination on identity and worldview formation is complex and far-reaching. It shapes individuals into adherents of a singular truth, stifling critical thinking, empathy, and a nuanced understanding of the human experience. The internalized messages of faith, morality, and shame can create a fraught relationship with self and others. As we explore this phenomenon, it's crucial to recognize the profound implications it has on the individuals who navigate the intricate path of self-discovery amidst the confines of indoctrination. The journey through evangelical indoctrination takes an emotional and psychological toll on individuals, often manifesting as a complex interplay of fear, guilt, and shame. The teachings of this belief system, rooted in rigid doctrines and an emphasis on obedience, can create a toxic emotional environment that leaves lasting scars on the psyche. Fear serves as a potent tool within the realm of indoctrination, often wielded to ensure compliance and unwavering adherence to prescribed beliefs. The concept of eternal damnation for those who deviate from the faith casts a shadow of anxiety over impressionable minds. Children are exposed to narratives of fiery torment, leaving a visceral fear of divine retribution for any perceived wrongdoing. This fear-based messaging infiltrates the psyche, fostering an environment where obedience to doctrine becomes an act of self-preservation. Guilt and shame, intricately linked to the teachings of evangelical Christianity, become emotional burdens that individuals carry throughout their lives. The notion of inherent sinfulness and the relentless focus on moral purity create a sense of inadequacy that becomes deeply ingrained. Individuals may find themselves grappling with feelings of unworthiness, internalizing a sense of shame for thoughts, feelings, or actions that deviate from the prescribed path. The emotional landscape of those raised under evangelical indoctrination often becomes a battleground between the desire to please a higher power and the awareness of one's humanity. This internal conflict can lead to a fractured self-concept, as individuals attempt to reconcile their natural inclinations with the imposed standards of purity. The suppression of authentic emotions in favor of compliance can lead to emotional repression, making it challenging to develop a healthy emotional intelligence. Moreover, the binary framing of good and evil, saved and unsaved, fosters a simplistic understanding of the world that lacks the nuance required to navigate life's complexities. This black and white perspective can contribute to a sense of cognitive dissonance when faced with moral ambiguity or conflicting emotions. The inability to reconcile these complexities may lead to feelings of guilt and confusion. The emotional and psychological effects of this indoctrination extend beyond childhood. Individuals who grow up under these teachings may struggle with their self-worth, anxiety, and depression well into adulthood. The internalized fear and shame can create barriers to forming healthy relationships and engaging with the broader world in a meaningful way. The emotional and psychological effects of evangelical indoctrination are deeply concerning. Fear, guilt, and shame become pervasive emotional experiences that shape individuals' sense of self, their relationships, and their mental well-being. The binary worldview created by this indoctrination can lead to internal conflict and an inability to navigate the complexities of life. As we delve into these effects, it's crucial to approach with empathy and a recognition of the emotional burdens carried by those who are subjected to the constraints of indoctrination. The tentacles of evangelical indoctrination reach far beyond individual beliefs, extending their influence to social interactions, relationships, and the broader societal fabric. The manner in which individuals raised under these teachings engage with the world often reflects the insularity and exclusivity that this form of indoctrination cultivates. The binary worldview propagated through evangelical indoctrination fosters an us versus them mentality, a mindset that polarizes and distances individuals from those who hold differing beliefs. Social interactions become strained as the lens through which individuals view the world filters out nuanced perspectives and fosters an inability to empathize with differing experiences. Close relationships, especially familial ones, can bear the brunt of this social impact. Families often become microcosms of evangelical beliefs, where dissent or deviation is met with disapproval, disappointment, or even rejection. This dynamic can place individuals in a difficult position, torn between their authentic beliefs and the desire to maintain familial connections. Friendships may also be strained as individuals struggle to engage with those who don't share their faith or conform to the rigid moral standards ingrained through indoctrination. The reluctance to interact with those who challenge their beliefs can lead to isolation and a narrowing of perspectives, ultimately hindering personal growth and development. Romantic relationships can be particularly affected by evangelical indoctrination. The emphasis on adhering to specific moral guidelines and finding a believer partner can create pressure to prioritize religious compatibility over other qualities. This can lead to individuals entering relationships primarily based on shared beliefs rather than shared values, interests, or emotional compatibility. The social impact of evangelical indoctrination also extends to broader societal issues. The inability to engage in constructive dialogue with those who hold different beliefs can hinder progress on important topics, from social justice to public policy. The us versus them mentality perpetuates division and contributes to an environment where empathy and understanding are sorely lacking. In conclusion, the social impact of evangelical indoctrination is palpable and concerning. The binary worldview, social exclusivity, and strained relationships can isolate individuals from the diverse tapestry of human experiences. The inability to engage in open dialogue and form meaningful connections impedes personal growth and societal cohesion. As we delve into these effects, it's crucial to recognize the broader implications and the urgent need for fostering empathy, understanding, and a willingness to engage with the world beyond the confines of indoctrination. One of the most disheartening consequences of evangelical indoctrination lies in its impact on cognitive development and the stifling of critical thinking. The framework of rigid beliefs, often instilled from an early age, creates a mental environment that discourages independent thought, curiosity, and the pursuit of knowledge. The process of indoctrination seeks to establish a set of beliefs as absolute truths, leaving little room for questioning or exploring alternative viewpoints. The very foundation of critical thinking, an essential skill for navigating a complex world, is compromised by this approach. Rather than fostering intellectual curiosity and an open-minded approach, evangelical indoctrination prioritizes adherence to dogma over the development of a questioning mind. In many cases, individuals who grow up under these teachings are actively discouraged from engaging with information that contradicts their beliefs. This leads to intellectual isolation, where exposure to diverse perspectives and information is minimized. The fear that exposure to differing viewpoints might lead to doubt or apostasy becomes a barrier to intellectual growth. Furthermore, the teachings of evangelical indoctrination often undermine the pursuit of scientific inquiry and empirical evidence. The insistence on biblical literalism and the rejection of scientific theories that challenge certain interpretations create a cognitive dissonance between faith and evidence-based knowledge. This dissonance can lead to a rejection of well-established scientific principles and a reluctance to engage with information that challenges the status quo. The effects of this cognitive stunting ripple through various aspects of life. Individuals raised under evangelical indoctrination may struggle to engage in critical analysis of complex issues, whether they pertain to religion, science, ethics, or social matters. This deficit in critical thinking can hinder personal growth, limit career opportunities, and impede constructive engagement with the broader world. Furthermore, the inability to engage in critical thinking can perpetuate cycles of misinformation and reinforce harmful beliefs. Without the tools to evaluate information independently, individuals may fall victim to confirmation bias and echo chambers, further entrenching their existing beliefs. The stifling of cognitive development and critical thinking within the framework of evangelical indoctrination is deeply concerning. The emphasis on adherence to rigid beliefs undermines the very essence of intellectual curiosity and open-minded exploration. This deficit in critical thinking has far-reaching consequences, impacting personal growth, societal discourse, and the ability to navigate the complexities of a diverse and evolving world. As we delve into these effects, it's important to recognize the urgent need for fostering an environment that encourages independent thought, intellectual curiosity, and a willingness to engage with diverse perspectives. The transition from childhood to adulthood is a transformative journey, marked by self-discovery, evolving beliefs, and the formation of an individual identity. However, for those raised under the weight of evangelical indoctrination, this journey can become a battleground where the shackles of rigid beliefs clash with the desire for personal autonomy and intellectual growth. As individuals step into adulthood, the indoctrinated beliefs that once provided solace and certainty may begin to unravel in the face of new experiences, diverse perspectives, and a broader understanding of the world. This process, often referred to as deconstruction, involves critically reevaluating beliefs and shedding aspects of the faith that no longer align with personal experiences or evolving perspectives. Deconstruction is a challenging path, marked by cognitive dissonance, emotional turmoil, and the sense of losing a foundational framework that once provided a sense of belonging and purpose. The realization that certain beliefs were forced upon them without room for critical examination can be emotionally distressing, causing individuals to grapple with feelings of betrayal and disillusionment. In many cases, individuals who undergo the process of deconstruction find themselves at odds with their upbringing, their family, and their community. The rejection of certain beliefs can lead to strained relationships, isolation, and a profound sense of loss. The journey to reconstruct a personal belief system and worldview, often devoid of the binary perspectives instilled through indoctrination, can be a daunting task. The process of deconstruction is a testament to the inherent human capacity for growth, self-reflection, and intellectual evolution. However, the emotional toll it takes cannot be overlooked. The journey to untangle oneself from the grip of indoctrination requires immense courage, resilience, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. The transition to adulthood within the context of evangelical indoctrination is a complex journey that often leads to the process of deconstruction. This journey is marked by the collision of indoctrinated beliefs with the desire for personal autonomy and growth. Deconstruction, while a testament to human resilience, can be emotionally taxing as individuals navigate the dissonance between their upbringing and the realities they encounter. As we delve into this aspect, it's crucial to recognize the emotional challenges faced by those who embark on the path of deconstruction and the profound impact it has on shaping their adult identity. Amidst the shadows of forced indoctrination and the challenges of deconstruction, a glimmer of hope emerges through stories of resilience and healing. The journey from the confines of evangelical indoctrination to a place of personal autonomy and growth is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for transformation. Individuals who have navigated the tumultuous path of deconstruction display remarkable resilience in the face of emotional turmoil and cognitive dissonance. They demonstrate an unwavering commitment to truth-seeking, a willingness to confront uncomfortable realities, and the courage to let go of beliefs that no longer serve their personal growth. This resilience is a testament to the strength of the human psyche and its innate desire to break free from the constraints of dogma. Healing, however, is a nuanced process that takes time, introspection, and often external support. For those who emerge from evangelical indoctrination, the journey towards healing involves untangling the emotional baggage of fear, guilt, and shame that was instilled during their upbringing. They must learn to reconstruct a sense of self that is not defined solely by adherence to a particular belief system. Supportive communities, therapy, and exposure to diverse perspectives play a pivotal role in the healing process. Finding a network of individuals who understand the challenges of deconstruction can provide a sense of belonging and validation. Therapeutic interventions offer a safe space to process the emotional scars left by indoctrination, as well as the complexities of navigating relationships and personal identity. Moreover, exposure to different worldviews and a broader understanding of spirituality can foster a sense of liberation. This process of exploration allows individuals to reclaim their autonomy and shape their beliefs based on personal reflection, rather than adhering to imposed dogma. The ability to embrace ambiguity, question, and seek meaning beyond the confines of indoctrination is an act of profound healing. The journey from indoctrination to healing is a testament to human resilience and the capacity for transformation. Individuals who break free from the chains of evangelical indoctrination display unwavering courage as they confront cognitive dissonance and navigate emotional turmoil. Healing, often facilitated by supportive communities and therapeutic interventions, involves untangling the emotional scars and reconstructing a sense of self based on personal reflection. As we explore these stories of resilience and healing, it's essential to acknowledge the challenges faced by those who emerge from indoctrination and to celebrate their journey toward personal growth and authenticity. As we draw the curtains on this intricate exploration, it's clear that the journey from forced indoctrination into evangelical Christianity to the path of personal growth and autonomy is a complex odyssey, one marked by emotional challenges, cognitive transformation, and the resilience of the human spirit. We've delved into the layers of evangelical indoctrination, dissecting its impact on identity, cognitive development, relationships, and the broader social fabric. While our perspective has been one of disapproval, our aim has always been to shed light on the intricate interplay between faith, growth, and the human experience. It's crucial to approach this topic not with judgment, but with empathy and a recognition of the multifaceted challenges faced by individuals who navigate this journey. The stories of those who embrace the process of deconstruction highlight the strength of the human spirit in seeking personal truth, even when it means confronting the uncomfortable and redefining one's sense of self. As we reflect on the effects of forced indoctrination, let's foster a collective empathy for those who have walked this path. Let's engage in conversations that encourage critical thinking, promote open dialogue, and celebrate the diversity of perspectives that enrich our shared human experience. This exploration serves as a reminder that our beliefs shape not only our individual identities, but also the ways in which we engage with the world around us. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking journey. Remember, it's through understanding and empathy that we bridge divides, cultivate compassion, and pave the way for a more inclusive and enlightened society. As we move forward, may we carry these lessons of empathy and reflection into our interactions, our conversations, and our quest for deeper understanding.